It's Buffalo Bill season again, and tonight we're going to be making some gluten-free buffalo wing pizza, buffalo chicken pizza. All right, so I'm going to use this King Arthur's gluten-free 00 pizza flour, and this pizza dough, I'm just using the recipe that's right on here. It's right on the bag. It just says 2 1/4 cups of the gluten-free flour, 1 1/4 cups of water, tablespoon olive oil, tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of yeast, instant yeast. I already got this made. I just mix it all up together, just like it says on the directions. And you can see here's my gluten-free pizza dough. So I'm gonna have to work with it. I just took it out of the refrigerator, so it's still a little bit cold. The oven's warming to 550 degrees. All I have to do, I got my buffalo wing sauce that I make from scratch. You could just use your favorite, whatever your favorite buffalo wing sauce is, or you could go watch the video to make the recipe just like I have it, because that's the best buffalo wing sauce you'll ever have, guaranteed. All right, get rid of this. All right, so you can see this is my gluten-free pizza dough. A little bit sticky when it gets soft, but we're going to have some flour and we're going to work this. You got it nice and warm. It's pretty close. It's not as stretchy, but it's pretty close to real pizza dough. Something you got to know when you make, just follow the recipe just like it says, piece of cake. When you make the dough, when you first make it, it's going to be really sticky. So sticky that you can't get it off your fingers. You have tons of it. You got to put some olive oil on there to work with it. But when you let it sit to rise, to proof it, the water will get absorbed more into the flour, and the dough gets harder. And then this has been in the refrigerator for 2 days now, and it's a lot more just like pizza dough. But you can see as it warms, it's still just a little bit stickier than I want. So I'll just work it with some flour as I'm kneading it and as I'm creating my pizza crust. I got a pizza stone in the oven. It's going to be set to 550 degrees. Pizza stone is going to get nice and hot. Going to make some buffalo chicken with sauce, and then I'll show you how I put this whole pizza together and slip it in the oven and make a delicious buffalo chicken pizza. Oh, so good. So join me while we make this. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook up our chickens. So we got some butter spray, because we don't want to, we could use olive oil, but we're going to use the butter flavored spray. This is all the little chickens I need. And look what I got here for this. We're going to start with, I got some Frank's Original Red Hot powder. So I'll go ahead and lay this out here. I'm going to sprinkle this on, a nice portion of that. Some adobo, right? So I got some Goya adobo, put a little bit of that on there. That's a little salty seasoning. I'm going to add a little smoky flavor with some chipotle, ground chipotle powder. So go ahead, go ahead and add that in there. And then I'm going to add a little ancho powder. Go ahead and add that in there too. Boop, 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 boop. All right, turn this on. My skillet's getting nice and hot. I got some butter I'm going to put in this pan and make it nice and buttery. Let's go ahead and mix this up. Get all these seasoning on this chicken as it sits here. Chicken, nice raw chicken, get it nice and seasoned up really good. All right. All right, I gotta wash my hands real quick. All right, got some butter. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the stick on here. You see all this nice butter getting all butter it up good. Butter up this pan. There, that's nice and buttery. Now we can put our chickens in. Oops. Don't let the dogs eat that. Throw that out. Okay, let's take this pan, start stirring our chicken bits about. So this is just one chicken breast. This would be enough for one pizza, one 10-inch pizza. Alright, so go ahead and cook this up. Cook it up. Doesn't have to be cooked all the way through because we got the oven at 550. We're going to put this in here, put it on top of the chicken or the pizza. Then we're going to cook the pizza for, you know, about 12 minutes at 550, maybe 8 minutes. We'll see. Whatever it looks like when it's done. We just want the, we don't want it burned. We just want a nice coloration on the pizza crust. So, let me get rid of all this stuff while it's cooking. Get by. All right, it's starting to look good. Give it a nice stir. You got a nice coloration on this. We want this. We don't want to see any raw meat on it. We want it to be cooked. These are little bits, so they don't take that much. I'm going to turn it down to medium. I don't want to burn anything. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, this is my homemade wing sauce. I know it says Frank's Red Hot Wings, but this is just the bottle I use. This is my homemade wing sauce. And I'm going to go and pour that on top. Right on top of this chicken and get it sauced up really good. Alright. Now we're stirring our chicken in here. Ooh, that smells good. That smells good. Alright, get our chicken coated on it. Now, I'm going to add this honey too, because you don't need to add the honey, but I'll tell you, when I made these chicken tacos, and I make my chicken pizzas, and I add some honey to this sauce, oh, that just levels it up another bit. Oh my goodness. So there we go. I'll go ahead and turn this off. I don't want the honey to burn. I don't want the sauce to burn. I don't want anything burning. This chicken is good to go. So set it there. And let it go sit there. Alright. So, this is my gluten-free pizza crust. I'm going to put this down right here. I only got a little bit of sauce in there. Let's see what we got. Alright, so you get this on Amazon, this little pizza roller, and that allows you to roll it in the middle because the gluten-free pizza dough doesn't stretch so good. You can see it'll snap in places like this and split, and then you just gotta stick it all together. But this pizza dough is really good. I could make a calzone with it. Stromboli, I could do all types of things. But I'm going to roll it off my pizza slip. And you could use some gluten-free corn grits, or you could use gluten-free Italian breadcrumbs or panko. I'm going to use the panko today. If you live in Chicago, you probably use the cornmeal for everything. All right. So go ahead, toss a little breadcrumbs or panko on there, and that'll let it roll off and slide off really good. Now this is nice. I'm going to show you how nice this dough is. I can put it in half like this. I can flip it over. It's sticky. You don't want it to rip. All right. That's there. Throw this away. and I can put this down and then flatten it out like this. All right, so it's all nice. Then I want to make sure, there, see it's sliding back and forth so I can slip it in the oven when I want. All right, let's get started making our sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I got some of this hell of a good wing dip, buffalo style wing dip. See that? It's got a nice flavor to it. And I got some Wickles spicy red sandwich peppers. These are jalapenos, red jalapenos. Ooh, it smells good. You could use this instead of banana peppers. These are all, this is like a pepper relish. So I could put it in there. And I'm only gonna use this much because this is all I got. If you like it extra spicy, there's a lot of things you could do. But I'll tell you this, this Italian Calabrian chili peppers and oil. This is from Wegmans too. Woo. Oh, that stuff's so good. It's got an awesome pepper flavor, and it's an olive oil. So I'm gonna add just a little, just one little spoonful of that. You could add some fresh habaneros, jalapenos, anything you want. Dice it up, puree it up, all the rest of it. So let me stir this up. Let me dip in a little bit of our homemade wing sauce. Just a spoonful. There, that's good. And now for this, I'm using, you could use ranch or blue cheese. I'm using blue cheese because I love blue cheese, right? And I like two spoonfuls of blue cheese in there. And this is our pizza sauce. Let's mix this up. All right, so we got the minced peppers in there. We got this buffalo wing dip from Hell of a Good Wing Dips, which you don't have to use. I used to use just a little bit of ranch and some blue cheese and a little bit of wing sauce. But you want a nice color like this. Now we're just going to spread this on. Spread on a nice layer, just like this is pizza sauce. And this stuff is so good. Oh, it's so good. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. All right, try not to get it on the crust. You don't want to burn. You don't want to burn the crust with the sauce. So there, perfect. All right, there we got a nice layer of our buffalo wing pizza sauce that we just made up here. Now this also has a nice amount of sauce on it. So now we just go ahead. This is just like putting on a pepperonis. We're gonna put the cheese on top of it though. And you can see this is our honey wing sauce is going to start. When this cooks, it's going to drizzle up here and drizzle off it too. All right, I might as well use it all here. We want to have a lot of chicken on it. We don't want to run out of chickens. Alright, let's go put that on there. Drizzle a little sauce on top. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's get this all ready. Get this all over here. Our sauce, our chicken. Got a nice layer of chicken on here. Alright. This is, make sure you just want one layer of chicken. Let me wash my hands. This stuff's good. Alright. Look at this. So now we got the sauce, now we got the chicken. Alright, so at a really good restaurant in New York, you'll get some crumbled blue cheese. Not everybody likes the crumbled blue cheese, so I'm going to put a little crumbled feta cheese on here just for the texture. It has about the same texture. It's not as sharp as the blue cheese. So I'm just going to sprinkle some feta cheese on here. Classic Greek feta cheese. Alright, that's good. Now we're going to add some, I got some celery. So I'll add a little celery on here. Gives it a little crunchy crunch. Nice flavor. Everybody loves celery with their chicken wings. So we got a little celery on there. We got some shredded carrots. Once again, adds a little flavor, adds a little crunch to it. Because we got our chicken wings come with celery and carrots here in upstate New York. Alright. That's good. Alright, so look at this. We got our celery, we got our carrots, we got our feta cheese, our chicken, our sauce. Now, I shredded this up. This is a mixture of sharp cheddar cheese, white cheese. You could use any sharpness you want, but you want some cheddar cheese. I have some sharp provolone cheese, and I have some mozzarella, all shredded up. So I got to blend just about equal parts of mozzarella, sharp provolone, and sharp cheddar. That gives it a great flavor. You could use just mozzarella, but that's not how we do it up here. We always do it with cheddar cheese and mozzarella mixed in our buffalo chicken wing pizzas. Okay? So I'm going to put this on top. Get a nice layer of cheese. Alright. Yeah, this sucker's loaded, right? Oh my God. You're going to trip me, dog. You're going to trip me. Alright. So there we go. There's our chicken wing pizza. So I'm going to put this in the oven. It's at 550 degrees. I have a pizza stone in there. Go on, get it so I don't burn you. Here we go. Put this in the oven. Whoop. Hot oven. Well, make sure it's... So see that? There we go. Put it in. There we go. Perfect. Only a little bit of cheese fell off. So set our timer. I got it on 12 minutes. And I'm going to check it at 8. And closer to 10 it'll probably be ready. But you know, these pizzas, you got to watch them and you just got to see how it looks. Give it a couple turns as it's in there so nothing burns. Make sure it cooks evenly. And I'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. See when it's done. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is my buffalo chicken wing pizza fresh out of the oven. It's been here for like about 5 minutes. You want to let it cool for about 5 minutes. You see that? I can pick it up. It's gluten-free, right? I'm gluten-free. Let's go ahead and cut it. Right like this. There we go. There's a nice cut that way. Nice cut that way. One right down the middle. All right. There it is. Whew. Wee. I'm going to pick up one of these little pieces so that everything's not flopping off as I show you everything. First of all, let's look at this crust. Look at that crust. Oh, it's so good. And the bottom, oh, see, there you go, miss. The bottom has a nice leopard pattern on it. All right. If I had a pizza oven, I could have got a little better pattern on it, but it's, ooh, so hot. Ooh. All right. This pizza is delicious. It's really too hot. I'm just going to burn my mouth. I could take off a piece of this crust. Oh, it's so hot. You can take a look at this crust. It's nice and fluffy. Nice air pockets in it. Really good. Mmm. You wouldn't know it was gluten-free pizza. This is so good. This is really good. The finished project, and I'll tell you, There's only, maybe in New York City, there's a couple places that make really good gluten-free pizza. Here in Rochester, New York, gluten-free pizza is garbage. You get it from any pizzeria, garbage. This right here, this is how they should be making gluten-free pizza.